First of all, I'd like to thank everyone, all the patrons who have been coming regularly to the Mandir, who have been donating generously for this Mandir. And you heard Soumyaji's words in the sermon about how it makes you happy when you give. Giving is something that Americans are very well known for, and we as diaspora from India have learned this in a foreign land, and we are doing quite well. And I think we need to do a little bit more as well going forward, as you will see. What we are trying to do today is to try to present to you what we have done with the money, what did we do last full year, and where should we be going in the future. So I'll start with the logo that was created by one of my relatives in India for free, and then we started off with this Mandir. The agenda for this presentation is very short. It's just 3 or 4 slides. I won't bore you with it. So executive summary, and then I will talk about 2 items. One is, what did we do with the funds that came in? So it's a flow of funds. And what was the position at the end of December? Our year end is 31st of December. It's 1st of January to 31st of December. But we started in September. So we basically did about 4 months last year in the year ended 31st of December 21. Since then, I have also presented the last, how does 2022 look? And the balance sheet at the end of 31st of December. And I prepared all the financials myself. I filed the tax returns myself on behalf of the community here. So, the Shirdi Sai Mandir of Utah was formed in August-September timeframe last year. Generous donations were received from sponsors and recurrent donors for this 501c registered entity. What is a 501c registered entity? It's a non-profit organization that the IRS recognizes and allows you as donors to take a deduction from whatever you donate towards this entity. So we formed this organization, we formed the 501c entity last year, we got the registration done, and we started our business with a business license, which we obtained from the state of Utah. And we have renewed it also in 2022. It has to be renewed every year. The Mandir decorum and the rules of engagement were established with the help of Raju, Sandeep, and myself. We formed the rules. We have had some experience in the past of doing that, so we use that benefit. The devotee attendance has been up and down. As you all know, we went through a winter of discontent with the COVID, and we had some really tough times. So not too many people used to come during the COVID time, but it's been up and down. We had significant number of people at the initial stages when we started the Mandir. Then it came down, and slowly it started beginning to pick up now. And fortunately, with this, today's presence is proof of it. It's very robust and vibrant. Volunteer support has been overwhelming, and it continues to be. Thank you so much for this. And as Soumyaji said, that chemical in the brain starts when you start donating. So we had some major events, and this is the time when people generously donate, like, for the Kalasha Puja, for the Homa, and so on and so forth. And also in the Hundi, people go and put money as they come in. Annadanam, people donate for the prasadam that is distributed every Thursday. We have now started allowing people to bring the prasadam from home so that we can, they can also celebrate what they make at home, which we couldn't do during the COVID, as you all very well know. The major events that we celebrated last year and this year is Guru Purnima last year as well as this year. We did the annual day last year. It was a Stapana, and today is the annual day for this year. Diwali, we had Ram Navami, we had Sankranti, we had Krishna Janmashtami, we had New Year's Day, and we've celebrated these days. And maybe I have missed something, but I think I've got most of the names up there. And in order to, we need more foot traffic, so please spread the word amongst your friends, amongst the community, as many as you can, because it's only through word of mouth that these things spread. You can do all kinds of online and Facebook and all kinds of things, but when people speak to each other, and maybe when you come to the mandir, get your friends if you can convince them. I've seen some people do that. Please bring more people to the temple, as many as you can, and hopefully we can spread the happiness to the community much wider and grow this organization going forward. We will need more generosity from the devotees as we go forward, because at the end of the day we need to have a permanent priest. As you all know, we are currently doing the aartis on a daily basis. Fortunately, we have some good volunteers who have joined us in recent times and has allowed us to spread the responsibility of doing aartis daily. The temple is open every day. It is never closed. Through all the detail, we collected quite a significant amount of money last year because it was the first time. So we, in those 4 months, we collected $75,759. As you can see, the donations received. These were donations received in kind. I mean, the Baba deity was donated by someone, and Vijay did that. And then we had the Rudraksham, we had all the ornaments. I think the Soni family gave us the pagdi, right? We had some Anil Bandaru also donated a lot here. I mean, we have a lot of names. I don't want to start opening up.
Yeah, we cannot really say all the names. We go to names. We plan to project everything on the website and be a rotating screen. The rotating screen will be 5 pages will be started.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'll just say general thank you to everyone who has donated money to the temple and are continuing to donate on a regular basis. Now, on the outflow side, the biggest expense that we have is the rent of this place, as you very well know. That 14,000 that you see there is only for the 4 months. So, going forward, you will see that number balloon for the full year. And therefore, the donations have to keep in pace with that kind of rental that we have to spend. Insurance costs, then we have offerings, flowers, decoration, oil, consumables. We have some external services. We had the, what was that?
The
cameras installed over here. And then we obviously had some capitalization of the assets. What we did last year from the monies that we collected is we set out 35,000 from the collections last year towards a capital fund. So we will keep that for the future when we want to build our own temple in the future. This is our vision, but we have to start doing that slowly. It can't happen overnight. And hopefully we will have some more events where we can have more fundraising and get a larger community to come and donate generously towards that vision, going forward. I mean, you'll have some time for questions later on, so I'll move forward. And at the end of December last year, we had 37,000 in the bank, which is not a bad thing. For the first year, for the first 4 months, I think it was a fantastic thing. Thank you again for your generosity. We capitalized some of the assets. We have some funds in the, that we have for running expenses and so on and so forth. I don't want to go into too much detail. The tax return has been filed for 31st of December with the IRS. How are we doing in 22? As I said earlier, we had these ups and downs, and the early part of this year, during the winter, there was not too many people coming to the temple. I mean, I do Aarti on Mondays and Tuesdays, and I can tell you, I have Baba all to myself. There's nobody here. But I think people can come at any time. It doesn't have to be a Thursday. It doesn't have to be a Thursday or an event. Come on a Monday, come on a Tuesday, Wednesday, any day. After work, just come by. And so far, we've collected 23,000 this year, up to August, as compared to what we did last year. And the rental expenses, as I said to you, are going to be increasing because it's every month we got to pay a certain amount of money. And as you all know, the rents have also started going up everywhere. Those of you who own rental properties will know very well. Other expenses, not so much, but we try to minimize that as much as we possibly can. So we are pretty tight with the money, and we question each other when we want to spend some money. So I can assure you that we keep ourselves on our toes. So therefore, at the end, as of now, we have about 39,000 sitting in the bank. But we need that money for capital funds and going forward. Nice.
Yeah, this temple is started last year, same date, and 1 year baby this temple. And so all of you came here to wish this temple to grow as soon as bigger place, and we also wish Baba has their own place to have his temple, and also accommodating this much people is also very difficult in this small area. So for that, all your support is very well needed. So support this temple in your way, whichever way, tanu, mana, thana. So all three way you can support in this temple. So that way, so this temple may grow and give everyone happiness and peace of mind and prosperity. So we are all came from India, and the first generation came here. So they not only came here, so they bring their culture, they bring their practice, and they bring their family values. So the responsibility of first generation transfer that family value, practice, and culture and everything to the next generation also.
He also shared how to give. He told his story. When he made 1500, he gave 150 to charity. And from that day, from 25 years ago, even today, he's done the same thing. So it's a great thing. I was contemplating whether I should say this or not. When we asked him to come, he told Raju, don't buy ticket for me. I'll get my own ticket. I'll take it. So he's so nice. Give him a very big